Did you know that a single microscopic atom could trigger a global superpower war? Behind the politics lies a complex battle of physics, chemistry, and high-end military engineering. Let's explore the shocking science that keeps the world's most powerful nations on edge. Uranium is like fuel. At 5% it powers cities, but at 90% it becomes lethal. Iran's advanced centrifuges can spin faster than the speed of sound to enrich uranium. The US fears this chemical leap, while Iran claims their research is for energy. Iran's new hypersonic missiles travel 5 times faster than the speed of sound itself. At this speed, physics makes traditional radar systems almost useless. Friction at Mach 5 creates a plasma shield, making the missile invisible to sensors. US sanctions act like a physical blockade, choking Iran's economy without firing a shot. This economic pressure forces Iran to innovate with low-cost but deadly asymmetric military tech. It's a high-stakes game of physics. How much pressure can one nation's system take? Did you know a $20,000 drone can force a $2 million missile into action? These drones use everyday technology to bypass some of the world's most expensive radars. This is asymmetric warfare, using cheap physics to exhaust a wealthy superpower's defenses. Geography itself becomes a weapon. 20% of global oil flows through this narrow strait. Iran's swarm tactics make large ships extremely vulnerable in tight waters. If this strait closes, the global energy supply chain could collapse instantly. War isn't just missiles. In 2010, the Stuxnet virus physically destroyed nuclear centrifuges. The US and Israel used code to make Iranian machines spin until they destroyed themselves. Iran responded by building one of the world's most feared cyber defense units. US satellites can read a license plate in Tehran from hundreds of miles above Earth. To counter this, Iran built underground missile cities hidden inside mountains. A constant game of hide and seek using thermal imaging and deep Earth sensors. A ballistic missile follows a predictable arc through space. Intercepting it requires perfect mathematical calculations within milliseconds. Scientists describe it as hitting a bullet with another bullet at extreme speed. In 2011, Iran allegedly spoofed a US drone's GPS and forced it to land. Electronic warfare can blind advanced weapons instantly. Mastering the electromagnetic spectrum is now as important as controlling the battlefield. Iran's strength lies in its proxy network across the Middle East. The US security umbrella protects its allies, creating a delicate balance of power. One wrong move in this network could trigger a global chain reaction. Science warns that a full-scale war would have no true winners. The environmental and economic damage would take decades to repair. The greatest scientific challenge is not winning a war, but preventing one. The choice between destruction and scientific progress remains in human hands. What do you think? Is the world ready for the reality of modern war?